Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I am feeling slightly better today, so I'll try and do a solo video because Shashwat is busy and Anand is busy too. I did ask on Instagram for some video ideas, and a lot of you have given me some fantastic ideas, which I'll sit and work on with Shashwat and try to get some videos out on those ideas. Meanwhile, I read something very interesting on the news today, and I thought I'd discuss that with you, which is about the Tata Group. We always mention why it is important to get rid of debt, and how debt is a problem for us as a person and how it can cripple us. And we have spoken about, companies with debt and how we should avoid investing in them. So this is true for companies, and you can see this very apparently when it comes to Tata and Sons, especially now. We have reached an interesting point in their history, a point of inflection, as they say, where things are going to change because Ratan Tata sadly has left us and Noel has taken over, and he has a new mandate and a new vision, I'm sure, for the Tata Sons and in turn the Tata Group as a whole. And the reason why it is interesting the way Ratan has left it for him is he's made sure Tata and Sons has net zero debt. And this is the first time that's happened in 18 years. Their gross debt was being reduced from 22,000 crores for the financial 20 years to 2023 to 363 crores of March. The cash reserves of 3,000 crores resulting in negative debt of 2,679 crores. These are just numbers, but what this actually means is he has no debt riding on Tata and Sons anymore. So what does this mean? Well, investment capacity, that's what it means. Historically, low leverage ratio correlates with increased equity investments by the group. That means anytime Tata and Sons has in history had very low debt and they have a lot of money lying around, they've taken it and they've pumped it into equity investments. Equity means their company, they've taken and invested in their company. And this pattern is very evident from the cycles of 2005 to 2006 and the recent one of 2014 to 2015. With the balance sheet being debt-free, Tata and Sons has more flexibility to expand on investments in new ventures and increase dividend payouts. So either they can choose to pay dividends out, right? Or they can take all that money and reinvest it into new ventures or existing ones. They can scaffold things and put things up, which is great news for some company like Tata Motors. A lot of you are wondering about Tata Motors, oh my God, oh my this, oh my that, and saying Chinese BYD is going to do this, Mahindra catching up. All this is true. I'm not denying that. But a great arsenal for a company is to have steady flow of capital investment to come in, to innovate, to create new opportunities, to fight in the market in terms of sales and marketing and offering incentives. All this, as we say, war chest. We talk about, Flipkart and Amazon and all these unicorns having Swiggy, Zomato, having war chest money to spend and splurge to incentivize customers to come and to grow their business, right? Here, Tata and Sons can provide that for their companies like Tata Motors. So this is in case in point to keep this in mind when you look at Tata companies, especially the public listed companies, and especially when you have Chandrasekhar coming and saying, no, we have a vision. We're going to pursue this vision. 2030, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And they have the money to back up this vision, and they have it coming from their own pockets, and they don't need to borrow it from anybody. Other companies, unicorns, need to find a venture capitalist to value their company and say, this company is now valued at so many $1 billion. Then go to SoftBank and say, oh, SoftBank, please give me some money. Here, it's not the case. They themselves have money. They're spewing cash within themselves. And they have a lot of money, free dineros, which they can spend. Keep that in mind when you look at Tata companies from now on, right? So if we look at historical investments, in the mid-2000s, Tata and Sons reduced their debt level, so it allowed them to buy the Chorus Group for $12.1 billion in 2006. Okay, I know a lot of you will immediately say that was this decision, that decision. You may say what you want with it, and I'm sure some of it is warranted, some of it is not warranted. It's up for debate. That's on another video, another day. But taking $12 billion in 2006, you can imagine how much money that is in 2024. And buying a company like Chorus across the table, that's what it enables you when you have free cash. And he did that for Tata and Steels. Tata and Motors, what did he do? In 2008, he bought Jaguar Land Rover, which is giving so much. Now, I'm sure a lot of you who are criticizing him for Chorus would rather be a little circumspect right now, because $2.3 billion is all he spent on acquiring Jaguar Land Rover, and see the kind of money it created for Tata Motors, that on the kind of support it has given led that they're thinking about splitting the company into two, where you have passengers and you have commercial. So that is what you can do. All this was happily happening because of being net zero in debt and having all that cash to go ahead and spend. Other companies like Tata Chemicals, Indian Hotels, Global Beverages have all enjoyed the Tata and Sons having a lot of money on their table and them be willing to infuse equity, infuse cash, enabling these firms also to pursue whatever plans they had and to ensure that it's done. And this is what Ratan also did. He ensured when JRD left, the group was very fragmented, right? He managed to pull all this in and build it into a pyramid where things now function. And each group relies on the other group and it's become very symbiotic. And instead of being one fragmented piece, it's all coalesced and come together and it's functioning as a unit, which is what Noel is sitting on. So he's given him a much better position to hit the ball out of the park, as they say. It's like being a pinch hitter in cricket, or coming in the super over, or coming in the last few balls in T20, and you can go free because Dhoni has built the platform for you, and now he got out tired, and you're a fresh batsman who's come in with a lot of energy, and you have an aspiration to impress everybody in the stadium. You're a new guy, so you come and you can go up for it. So this is the kind of position Noel is in. So keep all this in mind when you're looking at Tata companies, right? Next, the most important thing is post 2021, Tata and Sons directed most new investment towards unlisted ventures in sectors like retail, e-commerce, electronics, semiconductors, defense, aviation. From 21 to 24, they invested 38,000 crores in unlisted ventures, and while the invested firms have remained limited. Equity investments in unlisted ventures have increased from 33,000 crores to 71,300 crores, right? So in 3 years' time, they've taken more money and they've pumped it into these unlisted companies. Why? So a lot of you immediately might feel negative and say, see, they're taking their money and they're only putting it for themselves and making it used for themselves. No, this is not true. For the simple reason, the reason why they're putting it in these unlisted companies is this is how TCS was built. They took all that money, put it into TCS, built TCS into a monster, and then launched it. They've done this repeatedly over and over and over again. They do allow us to come and participate. Once they've built a company and they've tested the proof and it's creating a platform, then they open it up to the public and they invite us in and unlock value for themselves and are allowing us also as investors to come and join in. So this is what is to remember. So what does all this mean to a small value investor in India? Tata and Sons becoming debt-free. So I've kind of outlined what is to keep in mind. But to conclude on the video, since you've hung out for so long with me, I'll give you some points to keep in mind as a value investor with all this news. 1. Increased investment opportunities in the group is going to come. So keep in mind. Keep looking at this. Keep looking at Tata companies. Look at Tata and Sons, Tata Motors. Look at all of them. Pay attention. Read news. Consume the news. Digest the news. Watch out for videos. Watch out for anything you can so you can know what is their plan. Read. Whenever Chandrasekhar comes and gives a speech, a keynote speech, Noel Tata comes and gives a keynote speech, read it. Try to see what they're talking about. Read the tea leaves, as they say. Emerging sectors are going to get a lot of focus, and that is very apparent, like what Anand outlined, saying electronics, how they're building semiconductor factories, they're tied up with Apple. Very soon, Tata will be doing all the components, like how they did in Tata Steel. All the components they've done, like shown before, and very soon Tata will be making a lot of things in-house in India, including phones. It will happen. It's only a matter of time. Second important thing as a value investor, gives you stability and confidence in the group. So if you're sitting inside the Tata group, it gives you a lot of confidence because the group is very stable, they're debt-free. Anything that happens seismically in the financial world in terms of, like 2007, 2008, 2009, it's not going to shake them fundamentally because they don't owe anybody anything. So that is fabulous to be in. Imagine being like that as a person, that you don't have any credit card bills, you don't have any personal loans, you don't have any home loans, and all the salary you get at the end of the month is yours to keep. Imagine how great you're feeling when you just thought of that, me saying it. Well, imagine that's how Tata and Sons are right now. So investing in this group makes prudent sense. So think about this, right? So learning from this is what I want you to keep in mind. The key takeaway, if you haven't missed everything else in this video and you just come into the last few seconds of this video, is that they become debt free. You're going to be doing a lot of things and there's going to be a lot of opportunities. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears to the ground and keep watching what Tatas are doing. They're going to come out with some great things in the coming few years ahead of us. Thanks for watching the video. Do like this video and do share it with friends and family, whomsoever you think might enjoy this kind of video. I'll be back again with probably Shashwat or Anand soon with something from your suggestions of video ideas, what you shared with me on Instagram. Other than that, do catch me on Instagram. Do join me in the 52-week challenge group. We have some interesting conversations where we analyze post-video, a lot of things there. Like this, I'm going to put up more information into that group and carry the conversation post-video over there. Thanks for watching the video again, guys, and see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to Be Rich. Before we get into the video, I wanted to bring to your notice that my uncles Vinod Srinivasan, Anand Srinivasan and I have rolled out our Substack, which is basically a blog/newsletter where we're going to post our original research onto it. And we've analyzed macroeconomic trends, and a lot of you know my uncle Anand Srinivasan and I regularly write for The Hindu, and these articles are also going to be made available for you in the Substack. The link is moatinvesting.substack.com. You'll find it in the description and in the video right now. We hope you go check it out. We've put a lot of time and effort into it. And please give us comments and feedback on what you read. Thank you.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.